All right, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Are you wondering what $1 million can get you in Fort Wayne, Indiana? Well, you might be surprised. We're gonna tour just a few properties in Fort Wayne, show you what your money can buy right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right, my name is Caleb Ellington, your local realtor right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hey, if you're new to this channel, we want you to check out all of our other videos. If you're just kind of starting the search, we have tons of information about Fort Wayne, Indiana. So feel free to go through those videos. You might get hooked on this guy. You know, it's possible. I've had it happen. You know, but if you're also just watching because, hey, you want to see what does your $1 million get you here in Fort Wayne, stay tuned. We're going to tour 3 different properties and then a bonus feature at the end. All right, our first $1 million property is in Northeast Fort Wayne. That's the area I live in. It's East Allen County School District, and this house is absolutely stunning. This house is 18058 Tullymore Lane, and this is in the brand new addition. They've been building houses. They still are building brand new houses in this addition. The sad part was there was an amazing golf course there that they took out and built $1 million houses. But not every single one in there is $1 million, but we definitely want to tour this amazing one that you can still buy as of today. All right, so this home is approximately 3 years old. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath house. Has about 3,300, almost 3,400 square feet. So as you look at these pictures, it's absolutely stunning. And this home is brought to you by Mindy Fisher out of Mike Thomas Realtor. She's a great agent. So this is actually her property that we're gonna be touring today. All right, so this luxury property was actually built by Robert Coors Luxury Building. And so this was built, like I said, about 3 years ago. As you walk into this home, you're just gonna see the amazing features that they put in this home. You can just see that the great room as you walk in, the open concept from the kitchen, your chef's kitchen, to your living room, the high ceilings. They did not spare any expense in this beautiful home. The chef's kitchen has double islands, double ovens. I mean, double almost everything that you can think of is in this amazing kitchen. So this is what I do, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, people are over, we have plenty of space, plenty of ovens. You know, we're always fighting over one oven, trying to get everything done in time. Having 2 ovens, 2 islands, the ability to get everything done at once. You're gonna love this kitchen. One of my favorite features in this house is the 4-season room. If you're not from Indiana, you might be like, what is a 4-season room? Every room in my house is 4 seasons. So in Indiana and a lot of places in the country, you have a 3-season room, a 2-season room, where really, when you live in Indiana, you know, you're gonna enjoy it late spring, summer, early fall. So, you know, the rest of the year, it's just too cold. You know, you have a nice porch that has, you know, it's a screened-in porch, but when it's too hot, too cold, it's not really enjoyable. So being able to have a 4-season room where you still have that porch, but it's enclosed. This has a beautiful built-in fireplace. So this is a room you can sit on your back porch, overlook the backyard, and enjoy every single day of the year. Next, I want to talk about the primary bedroom. Of course, this has 3 amazing bedrooms, but the primary is just absolutely stunning with just high ceilings. I mean, look at this bathroom, dual sinks, shower tub, stonework, and also, I mean, look at that walk-in closet. An island in the walk-in closet, absolutely beautiful for all your things that you really, you know, in this price range, pretty much come standard. You know that when you're spending this type of money, you're gonna be getting an amazing primary bedroom that is your oasis away from everything else going on. So check out some of these pictures. Also included in this beautiful luxury home is just a beautiful basement. Who doesn't want a man cave? I've had so many people move here from across the country that are just excited about having a basement. You know, when you live here, lots of houses have basements, so it's not a big deal, but we've had, again, people all across the country like, oh, I just want that basement. Like, there's kind of a mystique around it when you live from a place that does not really have basements. So this is absolutely beautiful, whether it's your man cave or your family area or just a space for you to get away from everything else, go downstairs, unwind, you know, whether it's your TV room for big games, your workout area, different things like that. It's an amazing space for you to live. All right, now imagine you're walking out on a hot day to your very own pool. And, you know, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, because it's cold, you know, you're not gonna be swimming probably 6 months, you know, out of the year. not everyone has a pool. So the opportunity to have your own space, I mean, this is like you're at a resort, you're walking out, beautiful pool, beautiful landscaping just for you to enjoy during those hot days. It's been hot recently, so we don't have a pool, but you definitely always want a friend that has a pool. Our neighbor just got a pool, put into their backyard, so we've been spending a little bit of time over there. So don't be surprised if you purchase this house. You're gonna have a lot of friends. Right away, your neighbors are gonna love you. So, you might want to invite them over every once in a while for a pool day. So this is just one of the amazing luxury properties. You can check out the photos, some of the videos online. If you're interested in this property, it is still active. Give us a call today. All right, our next luxury property here in Fort Wayne that's a little bit over $1 million is $1.175 million. And this is in Southwest Fort Wayne, which is your Southwest Allen County schools, which a lot of people want to be in. This is probably the area that has the most luxury homes in Fort Wayne. Some of these are that older luxury home, $1 million. It's been around since the 70s, the 80s. A lot of people are updating those, kind of getting them back to the aesthetics of today. And then you have a property like this. This is 4025 Vermilion Cliffs. This is brought to us by Heather Regan Ferguson and Associates, amazing realtors as well. So they have this one listed right now. This is 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, over 6,100 square feet. As you begin to dive into this property, just the curb appeal itself, the amazing stonework on the outside, this house is absolutely stunning. This property is located in the Cliff Villas. It was built by Penny Lane Luxury Homes, and this is only 1 year old. So obviously when you're going into buying a luxury property, spending over $1 million, you want to know everything is in tip-top shape. Well, you can know that this one is being only 1 year old. It's nice to know that you're not gonna have to change the roof soon, the electrical, the furnace, the AC. So you're pretty much going into a brand new house. Once again, this place, like pretty much any luxury property that we're gonna be talking about, has the things that you want. The amazing kitchen, it's got the commercial refrigerator. What I like about this is the unique arch kind of pass through from the kitchen to the living room, just giving that open concept feel, being able to see everybody when you're entertaining. And once again, in this property, they did not scale back. They went all in. Everything in here is just luxury. The high ceilings, the beautiful beams that they have in place, the fireplace that's right there in the great room. I mean, you can just imagine yourself enjoying yourself in this amazing property. All right, so this property throughout has wide planked wood floors, which makes it absolutely beautiful and stunning. High quality materials throughout this home. Once again, in the primary suite, it's absolutely stunning. A European soaker tub, tiled shower, amazing walk-in closet, and then 4 other generously sized bedrooms. So if you have a family that you're looking to buy something, again, I just talked to a doctor across the country that's moving here, and they're looking for this type of home for their family to come to enjoy and to probably be here for many, many years. And being in the southwest part of town where you're close to really everything, the shops, the malls, the restaurants, it's a great place to live. Once again, this property has just an amazing basement with tons of space that you can really do anything, a wet bar downstairs as well. Once again, imagining yourself having a huge entertaining space in the basement. I imagine my kids, you've got the pool table, the ping pong table, things like that, things for, hey, everybody go down in the basement, let mom and dad enjoy, our space up here. So this property, once again, one of the highlights here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, another luxury $1 million property. And we know from the research we've done, this property is easily $2 million or more, West Coast, East Coast, in many of the major cities. So being able to move here to Fort Wayne and be able to have your $1 million go a lot further right here is really a great opportunity. All right, the third $1 million property, luxury property here in Fort Wayne that we are gonna highlight to see how far your money can go here in Fort Wayne. This last property, it's hard to say it's my favorite, but just the exterior, it's something I love, my wife would love. Just amazing arched doorways, brick on the outside. It's just absolutely stunning. This was built by Preston Allen Homes, and he's definitely one of the most premier builders here. This one is listed by Joanna Pardon from Mike Thomas and Associates. So an amazing home that she's bringing to market. You've got to check this one out. All right, so this property is 17735 Monza Pass in Huntertown, Indiana. Huntertown. We've done videos on Huntertown. This is northwest Fort Wayne, a little bit outside of city limits, if you will, but it's Fort Wayne. It's right there. And this is Northwest Allen County Schools as well. So the 3 properties I've brought to you today, East Allen, Southwest Allen, and Northwest Allen, those just happen to be rated the highest. And so obviously builders that are building these $1 million homes, they know that this is generally just based on statistics, where people want to live based on the school system itself. Now, of course, there's other amazing properties throughout Fort Wayne, but this one is in the Northwest Allen School District. So this one has 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, over 4,300 square feet. So let's go in and check this one out. Now, as you just walk in this home, this once again it probably is my favorite one, just because of the attention to detail, the beauty of this house, the craftsmanship, that, you know, the unique flair that Press Down put on this home. Just that entryway, the high ceilings, the woodworking in the ceiling detail is just absolutely stunning. Imagine walking home into that every single day. It kind of makes me feel that Hobbit feel. Maybe that's a bad thing, I don't know. But it's just fun. It's absolutely amazing and beautiful, this home. And again, it's only 1 year old as well, built in 2023. So as you walk into this home, you are gonna see that from the exterior of the curved archway as you walk in, they continue to use this feature throughout the home, you know, separating the kitchen and the great room, you know, that arch kind of ceiling, arch doorway, if you will, through those areas. Even the bar has a circle arch cut to it instead of just a square. So he's just imagining, you know, this property with the architecture, the curves of the feel, and brought it not only on the outside, but brought it into the inside, which just is absolutely stunning. Once again, as you go into the primary bedroom, again, of course, how they have it staged, the bed itself has the arched headboard on it. Absolutely stunning primary bedroom. And then as you walk into this bathroom, I mean, tile floor to ceiling, absolutely beautiful. You feel like you're at a hotel. The JW, absolutely stunning work that they put into this beautiful home. So 4 other amazing bedrooms throughout this stunning home, and probably my favorite feature is the backyard. And as you can see the pictures going through the backyard, just an amazing space to unwind, pavers that walk out to your own private fireplace. Especially here in Fort Wayne, a lot of people moving here, that's a dream of theirs. I know that may be surprising if you know, you already have outdoor space and fireplaces and things like that, but that's actually one of the things that people are looking forward to the most, is those fall evenings. You get the fireplace going in the backyard, you're having s'mores, you're watching the sunset. It's got that nice, just brisk, you know, feel in the air where it's not too cold. A sweatshirt, a hoodie is perfect next to the fire. So this house absolutely has it all, absolutely stunning. And this one just over $1 million, I feel is a great price for this home. All right, this next bonus feature property is right here in the heart of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Many people here in Fort Wayne will remember it as the Thirsty Camel property, but someone came in, bought this property. It still has 2 commercial units underneath the home itself. So you actually walk up a flight of stairs, 2 commercial properties underneath you, to your amazing, basically 2-story, beautiful property, beautiful home. This property right now is listed at just under $4 million right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Once you walk up to the home itself, this property has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 1,600 square feet. Absolutely ridiculous, awesome. I've been in this property, it's absolutely stunning. If your kids like to roller skate, this is how big this property is. I mean, you can literally roller skate throughout this property. I mean, just huge, great room, amazing actual garage feature off the main part of the house. You can pull up the garage doors and then walk out to your outdoor space, which is actually on the 2nd level. You're overlooking a few bars. There's some condos right next to it, but you're in the heart of downtown Fort Wayne. As you go through the pictures, you're just gonna be amazed at what this property has to offer. There's so many features of this property that I could talk about, but once again, being a old commercial property, you can do pretty much anything you want with this home. With the, you know, the ceilings that are over 20 feet, probably 40 feet tall, because, you know, it was a commercial property. So being able to walk in and you're able to look all the way up to the 2nd floor, You know, the bedrooms are on the second floor, the primary on the main level. Look at this brick shower. I've been in it, not taking a shower, but just when I was there to view the property, I mean, it's huge. It's as big as a bedroom. So just having these amazing features, I mean, you are touched by luxury. It's dripping of luxury everywhere you walk. All the finishings, all the bathrooms, all the bathtubs are high dollar quality materials that they put into this stunning property. So if you're somebody that is looking for that highlight feature, the top property in Fort Wayne, Indiana, also the ability to invest in downtown Fort Wayne, where property continues to really skyrocket because Fort Wayne is growing so much. You can check out our other videos about why Fort Wayne is growing, why people are moving here, why people are bringing in more money here to Fort Wayne. You can check those videos out, especially the downtown area where Fort Wayne has been spending millions and millions of dollars to invest in the downtown area to make it a luxury area. The restaurants that they're bringing in, the hotels that they're bringing in, the baseball field that's right there in downtown Fort Wayne. This property is actually a 3-minute walk from the baseball field. So if you're a baseball enthusiast, you're basically gonna be right there at the baseball field anytime you want. But you can feel safe definitely in downtown Fort Wayne. So if you're walking out of your property, walking downtown Fort Wayne, walking to the restaurants, the botanical gardens, things like that, this is a premier property that you're gonna wanna check out. All right, so which one would you choose? The Northwest Allen, Southwest Allen, Northeast Allen property home, that $1 million mark, or maybe you're that person that wants that $4 million property here in Fort Wayne. So whether you know today or not, but you're interested in moving to Fort Wayne, you're interested in luxury properties, we want you to give us a call today, shoot us an email. We'd love to set up a call with you, a video call to find out what it is exactly that you're looking for and what is most important to you. But if you're not ready to move yet, that's okay. We want you to check out our other videos. We have many conversations with people that, hey, Caleb, it's gonna be a year. That's okay. We wanna get in conversation with you now, stay in touch with you so that when you are ready, we're here to help. So we love talking about Fort Wayne because it's the city we love and we hope it's your next home.